How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I want to do a new playthrough of this because the DLC is coming out soon. How exciting is that? I didn't pre-order by the DLC yet, so I don't have access to that. Like, what? You get one new hero, I think, or something? I haven't been keeping up on it. But I freaking love the Xenoblade Chronicles series, and I was so excited for this game to come out last year. But, it's just... the graphics, look at that. This game looks so good.
Come on, hurry up. The Queen's anniversary is gonna start without us, guys.
I love the voice acting.
Yeah, move your feet. Hop, hop, run like you mean
Lancer?
it. Slow down, guys.
Lance and... oh, I forget her name.
Is it true, though?
But her class, I think, is
There's gonna be
Ogre.
fireworks.
They were my favorite
Saw them
characters.
setting up yesterday. There were loads of them. It'll be worth it, promise.
Although, I like all the characters. I don't think there's a single character in this game that I didn't like. I love their world design. And just like the overall lore and stories that they're trying to tell in these games. I don't remember a lot of the details when it comes to the story, so it's almost like I'm doing a first playthrough with you guys. Minus the overall story. Like, I know the overall story. So if you want to spoil it for me in the comments, you can't. Or you can try. You can spoil the DLC for me, I guess. I remember that from the second Xenoblade Chronicles. Was that More Ordained? Or is that a Final Fantasy? What? No, More Ordained. No, that was a draft thing, wasn't it? I don't know. It was one of the Titans from the second game. Dang, that blue just pops. And Josh Groban likes his blues to pop.
Two colossal martial nations locked in war. Kevez and Agnes.
I don't know
What
if
is it they
you've
need to stay
known
alive?
this, but the concept of
Water?
Xenoblade Chronicles 1 started because the guy had an idea
Certainly.
of two giant beings fighting like to the death, and then basically like life growing
What we
on their
need
bodies
most
after they're dead. I think was kind of how
life
it started.
itself.
Basically just wanted these two giant beings to fight, basically. And that kind of like led to that stuff. But seeing those two mechs face each other reminded me of the Bionis and the Mechanis. Bionis? Mechanis? I don't remember
Taking each
the
other's
names, and it's
lives.
been a long time since I played it, but
With
it
the
reminded me a
taking
lot of those
flames
two.
becoming your own in turn.
Jimmy
the other?
Livingstone.
The one whose essence is stolen. Leaves only a husk.
So when they die, their life energy gets sucked up into these robots.
Bombardier! What are you playing at? How can we claim their life if you blow up the whole sparking thing? Cripple them! Aim lower!
Is there a class Bombardier? I don't remember if I unlocked
Yes, sir.
that one.
Lower and aim, sir.
Unless you are supposed to unlock it during the main quest, but... that's another thing. I didn't do any of the side content the first time I played this. I didn't know you had to like seek out other colonies to unlock side jobs. So I basically beat the game with just the base job set. So I'm excited to experiment a little bit more with that stuff with you guys.
Fighting in order to live. And living to fight. That's the way of our world. Ionios.
Sound familiar?
cruel irony that it should mean
Not quite
eternity.
fighting in the sense that they are,
Because
but
slowly but
we're all
surely,
fighting every day
our
for
world is now dying.
something.
Even though
Write
We
in the
have yet to
comments down
realise
below
that
what
fact.
you're fighting for. I love Noah's Minato inspired sword.
Shut it! Stop flapping your gums and move!
Yeah, we've got more incoming.
Oh yeah, combat time. You ready for this riveting gameplay? Oh, this game's so much fun. Auto attack. You will automatically attack an enemy if you approach them. This is called an auto attack. Stand still near an enemy. You ready?
That's what I'm talking about!
This is the game.
You're a lifesaver,
Just for this
man.
part, it's just teaching you about auto attacks for the tutorial. The combat's actually really fun in this game, I promise. Stick with me, stick with me. After 3 minutes, exaggerating a little bit, after what felt like 3 minutes of auto attacking, we now unlocked our arts charts. So now, bust out the AoE right away because there's 3 of them. And then you can see where it says, like, if I go to the side,
I got something for you. Thanks.
make sure that Lance has their attention. But if I attack them from the side, I get a break plus increased damage. And then for this bottom one, edge thrust, if I'm behind them for a back attack, I get increased damage. Ooh. And I think since she just dropped down her attack up circle right as I initiated that and I was like in it, I think that also got added to my damage. So positioning is huge in this game. If you want to maximize your damage, you don't have to do any of that.
Keep going.
You can definitely play it however you want. It's a JRPG after all. You can overlevel, you can underlevel. You can items only. Well, I don't know if you can items only.
Noah, we gotta fight back. Time to draw weapons.
Crush ya! I'll keep up the attack. Looking good, Noah. Take this! Edge thrust! Topple!
I didn't realize it had auto battle on there.
Uppercut! Round and
Things are getting
There's an
good.
auto battle feature too. You just press the minus button.
Smooth as always,
I
Noah.
got something for you.
Let's see what
You're a lifesaver.
Mr. Bunny Rabbit does when you do auto battle.
Now's your chance.
Time to get
I don't think he gets into position. Or no, he looks like he's in position.
Thanks for the support.
Hey,
Nice one,
this isn't
Moamba.
too bad. Nice one, Moamba.
Yeah, he was on the side for that side break. Will he hop around for the back attack?
Edge thrust! Topple!
Eat it.
I
Daze.
think he went around for the back attack. I couldn't tell.
Ground beat!
So the auto battle, like you could probably just auto battle your whole way through this game, couldn't you? It's like that Family Guy bit. Oh, what were they doing? Oh, the Star Wars scene where they were about to get the lightsaber to Luke Skywalker when they're all hovering over the
That's what's hitting us.
sand
Well, now we
pit
know.
thing.
It's do or
And
die.
they
Noah.
do that over exaggerated, like everybody nods to each other that they're ready for the plan. Nod. Oh, boss battle. I wasn't paying attention to what was just happening there. Talent arts. Oh yeah, so if you're in the if you get your positioning and all that stuff correct,
Get behind the enemy's back.
which I didn't.
Your edge thrust.
Dang it.
Crush ya!
So like here, since I'm on the side, if I do the side break, you'll see my overclock thing just shot up a little bit.
Now's your chance. It's time for an
If I
edge thrust.
would have got this back attack correctly the first time, it would have also done that.
Nice and simple.
And then we would have had overclock by now, but don't.
Have it! Uppercut!
Double D, you idiot.
Hey, this isn't too bad. Nice
Alright,
one,
back attack,
Moamba.
and then we get right into the overclock. And it's stuff like that that'll make the gameplay a lot more fun later, especially like when you get things where your skills start charging faster, or you can like flank into others, or like, you know,
Smooth as always.
combo
Noah.
into other skills.
Ground. Uppercut! Edge thrust! Have it!
Eat it.
Rising blast! Hair trigger!
Which it's been butt booshin' all day over here. Still alive.
In with it.
Hell yeah. I love the animated cutscenes they did in this. A lot of people said, or like a lot of people don't like games like this because there's too many cutscenes, but I'm just a sucker for a great story and great visuals, and this has both. So brutal. Flawless victory. I thought that guy was gonna get crushed by it. Oh, what he did. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's pretty gnarly. That was pretty gnarly, Chris Farley.
Victory!
We did it, boys. Wrap it up. We're going home. Oh, that's right. I don't know if you saw the little red dot on Lance's chin. Everybody has those like tattoos somewhere on them. I think I saw Noah had his on his hand. Noah's the main character. Obviously. I'm sure you guys have been paying more attention than I have. Forget her name. She's from the first game. You don't have to know anything about the other two games to come along on this journey, by the way. It's got like characters from the two games, but they're pretty much fresh stories for those characters. Was my understanding. And they're not even the main characters, they're like side characters.
Is born looking like this. As soldiers. As weapons for slaying Agnians. Yes. All of us live only
fully grown soldiers
to fight.
Did it say how old they were?
Stupid Noah!
They're being grown in those little test pod things. They...
Nice one, Lance. Too early for that. Look, it's you they're after here.
Just take out their attackers and we're golden. They're gonna get it handed to them. Flickering hoop. You're as slippery as Noah sometimes.
Noah's an eel.
Uni. Chick never shuts up. Kite. Range darts.
That was racist.
Uni!
Didn't account for
I
Kite.
love that Lance's
snuffed
weapon
this
is
up.
a sword and a shield. That like great sword that's so big that it is a shield. And then you got this guy coming in with this little candy cane. He has tattoos on his shoulder.
You okay? Uni?
Cheers for that. You're a lifesaver, Yoren.
I always wished I could do my hair like that, but I started losing my hair
Sparking.
line
dead
at
weight.
like an early age, so I would try to grow this little part out to like cover my eye, but didn't look right, man.
Hey,
You gotta shave your head when
Change
you
of plan.
start losing your hair like this.
Kite. You keep firing and don't stop.
Oh, what?
Whatever you want.
Huh?
Go ballistic.
I would go
Just draw their
fucking
attention.
ham.
Because what we're after here is that lame duck.
Yoren? But he's bottom of the class.
How
Why
dare.
bother?
Don't
Thing is,
disrespect my boy
brat's still a
Yoren.
decent healer.
He's healed us.
Get it?
Oh,
Right.
duh,
we're
that's
playing
why he
by
wants
book
to take out Yoren. He was just being a
Pisses me
dick
off.
about it.
But the fight will be good as one.
Yeah! Take out Kite!
Oh. I thought she was gonna get him
They've
right in the
got the
back.
advantage, and they're behind cover.
Noah, can we flank them? Noah!
It's good
They're not in their
strategizing
usual
from Kite's
formation.
team.
Wait, what?
We're snuffed. Kai's just a decoy.
You always cut off
so
the
they're
healer
really
first.
after-
That's basic JRPG strategizing.
Quick thinking, Lance.
Lance?
Tough guy, but you can't hold out forever.
Spark!
Lance is so cool. Spark! I forgot. They shout out the Walmart cheer as their profanity.
Lance!
Gotta be sparking kidding me.
You stay put. They want to take you out the running. Yeah. Yeah, but don't you leave that snuffing spot.
Ooh. Ouch. Right up the arm.
Why would you? All that I am is yours.
I know
Now you can carry on.
they'll talk about it later and Lance calls it his power suit.
You should have done
But I
that
always thought he
much
was like
sooner.
slightly different race. And those were like scales. Oh. Aaron Yeager didn't make it in the top 8.
Get off
Oh,
me.
sorry. Different.
Had to go and play the
Different
hero,
story.
didn't he?
You really think you could have taken them? I think Yorin did the right thing. If he hadn't used his powers back there, you'd have been first out of the running.
Yeah, but still. Didn't have to go get himself killed for it.
Come on, he was trying to protect you. He lured in Garvel's gang, gave us a chance to turn it around.
Ugh.
You know who wasn't up to it? We weren't.
Yeah, you guys dropped the ball hard on
Yeah,
that.
but just stop it! No more arguing. It's my fault. I should have just done a better job. Then we'd have won.
Hey,
So much for getting to the final, huh?
Aw,
sorry.
Somebody give Yorin a hug.
I let us down on your big day. I'm so sorry.
what big day?
Sad.
The birthday.
What?
Whose? Yours, dummy. It's your second term, right? Remember?
Ah.
Ah.
A win would have been a nice surprise. Lance was pretty fired up too,
So-
weren't ya?
Cut it out.
They've been training alive for about a year now, so you just turned 2?
Hey,
What?
you'll apologize, right?
And they
Might
just
do,
turned 1?
might not.
Or they're all over 1? On their way to 2.
We each have a lifespan of 10 years.
Okay,
We
here
call
we go.
them terms. Life begins with our first term and ends at the close of our 10th. And over the course of those 10 years, we fight continually. Though in reality, there aren't that many who can hold their flame for the whole 10 years. Most lose their lives on the battlefield before they reach year 10. But those who do
So
survive
powerful,
to
huh?
the end
Crazy.
are honored in a special service. We call it the homecoming.
No pawns.
Morning, Yorn.
Somebody
Noah.
give Yorn a hug.
Morning. Morning, Lance.
Oh, don't be like that, Lance.
Get a move on.
There
Quick,
we go.
we're gonna miss the homecoming.
All water under the bridge, boys.
First one they've ever had here, right?
Yeah, isn't it awesome?
Her character design is cool, but so ugly. Like that armor, I love it,
Whoa!
but I hate it at the same time.
Even the queen's come out.
So that's Her Majesty, huh?
Wow, I've never seen her before.
Hmm.
So she managed to survive all 10 years and make it home for a grand ceremony of victory, to be a celebrated warrior, and to return to their queen. AKA their mother. AKA return to Mother Earth. This is a big story about death, life, and the cycle of repetitiveness that we all get stuck in.
So cool.
It is
I
super
heard the
cool.
stories, but this is just wild. That's gonna be me someday. Just you try and stop
I'm
me.
gonna be just plastered
too.
all over
You're
every
totally making
building.
it with me.
Of course.
Guts and viscera everywhere.
And you, Noah, right?
Huh? Sure. Yeah, you bet.
Our
Super
lives
pretty.
came from the Queen, and we all lived for a chance to take part in the homecoming. The chance to return to the Queen's embrace. Carrying out 10 years of service fighting. That was our whole world. Nobody ever thought to question it.
Until
Until
now.
that day.
When I questioned it. I was like, hey man, what the fuck? Oh.
Do you have to?
Huh?
You shouldn't be sending those guys off like that.
What? Why not?
Why are you like this, Noah? It's Agnes, our enemy.
Well,
They're
yeah,
still people, bruh.
they don't have an officer, though, to send them.
Yeah, they all bit the dust thanks to us.
So what?
Look, there's no rule not to.
Then what, you're just gonna keep going? I don't get you, Noah.
I know we're putting our lives on the line, but still,
Yeah, we get it already.
Friend or foe, someone has to lay them to rest.
Friend or foe?
For that is
Friend
my
or foe?
role as an officer.
Right.
is my voice that deep?
Yeah.
Shot at you.
I wasn't trying to be anyone specific. Right. I've had about enough of all this depressing crap. Let's head back and hit the showers.
Ladies?
I'm all gunked up with blood and sweat.
Is it time to play the game? We're at 32 minutes. This another thing I remember about this game. It didn't have a whole lot of variety in the monsters, I don't recall. And I feel like I've seen them so... like, they're in all the games.
Better give it a good once-over.
With not a lot of variety between them.
All right, let's head back to Colony 9.
I do love the waypoint system, makes it super easy, and there's our quest. Makes it super easy to find out where you're supposed to go. And if you get super lost, you can do that show quest route, and it'll just paint you a line of where you're supposed to go to the quickest route to get to your place of interest.
We're just getting warmed up.
Alright everybody, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for coming along on this ride with me, and welcome back to the channel. I'm looking forward to doing more of this playthrough, playing more Xenoblade Chronicles 3 with you guys, and possibly playing some other games. And I'm also currently writing a novel, The Church is Grim, if you'd like to check that out. Maybe I'll talk more about that in coming up episodes, but you can check that out. I'll leave the link in the description down below. And yeah, it's good hanging out with you guys again. Thanks for coming along, and I'll see you in the next one. Later!